Thanks for staying with us here on Cooking Up Louisiana Treasures. I'm your Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry, Mike Strain.
And I'm Chef Celeste. What we have today is sauteed cabbage, and that's with a little bit of carrots in there and onions, Commissioner. We have our spices in there, and then we also have that with some oven roasted chicken. Then we have our broccoli salad. That's going to be a nice way to start everything
beautiful,
off.
isn't it?
Right, and then we're going to cap it off with our dessert here, which is made with our citrus, our grapefruits here.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful.
so let me pass you this here, and let's start eating here. Let's get some of this chicken.
Okay.
It just has our herbs on here. It has our tarragon. Then we have our tarragon on here. We have some roasted peppers on here, roasted garlic on here also. And then, let's get some of the cabbage on here.
Of that cabbage on
nice family style meal. And the thing I like about this cabbage is that
cabbage and carrots.
Yes, cabbage and
onions.
carrots, and you don't have to smother it down for hours.
No.
You can just take your time, saute
Very
it up
quick.
for a few minutes, and just go from there. I'm smiling because, Commissioner, you're really doing this family style. Everything on that's cute. I like that. But I'm going to start off with the salad. You go ahead with the cabbage and then.
This is delicious.
Now, what I like about the salad here, it's nice, it's fresh. You get the nice crunch from your broccoli. The olive mix blends in here well with it, and it just has a little bit of sweetness to it, so it's not too much. So it goes very well. Now, what do you say about the cabbage?
It's delicious. Very good.
Can you taste the, I hear it has a nice crunch.
It does.
Has a nice crunch to it. That keeps in your nutrients. The herbs are here. The onions just gives it a nice, it balances out nicely with the onions in here. So I like that.
And our potatoes.
And then you have the recipe on there also for your potatoes. So let's give this a try.
Very good.
It's nice, it's creamy. You can taste the cheeses that are in here. And it's basically a well-balanced meal. It's a lot lighter than some of the recipes that you might be used to. You don't have the extra pork in here, but you can add that if you like at a later time. But I'm going for the favorite part.
Oh, the chicken.
Well, the chicken is the favorite part too, but I like the sweets because I want to try this with the grapefruit.
Right.
Commissioner, because this is something different, trying the grapefruit as a dessert. So let me move this out the way so I can give this a try. So
and this grapefruit.
we have our whipped cream on here. We have our biscuit on the bottom. So you're going to start with your pre-cooked biscuit.
Our brown sugar.
Right, your brown sugar, your grapefruit, the way that we show you how to cook that down. And then you just add your whipped cream to it, and you just layer everything and just put it together like that. So let's see.
Wow, this is excellent.
The brown sugar with the grapefruit kind of
brings out that
caramelizes
flavor,
the grapefruit. And it just blends it in nicely, makes it all well-rounded. And folks, it actually tastes like a regular dessert, so definitely give it a try.
Right, and as delicious as this is, it's healthy and it's good for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to give that a try.
Calabrese broccoli is the most common of three types of broccoli. It has large 10 to 20 centimeter green heads and thick stalks. It is a cool season annual crop that Louisiana farmers grow right here at home. Farmers like Lester Williams, a part-time cultivator in Bachelor, Louisiana.
Sometimes it gets tough, but it's something that you got to love to do. I am full-time. I work for the Department of Transportation, and I work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then in the afternoon when I get off, I go from one job to the next job, which is the garden. The garden is just like anything else. It needs a lot of attention, and it needs a lot of time to, you got to baby like you do, just like you would do a child.
Like most vegetables, broccoli starts its life cycle in the greenhouse. After a short initial growing period, broccoli is transplanted to the field where it can take hold.
See this little broccoli right here? That's where it starts at, this size right here. And as broccoli from a transplant, it's 65 days from transplant. So from the day you put it, after 6 weeks, the day you put it in the ground, after that, and you space them, it's 65 days from that. Now that's when it starts putting its head out. As it starts putting out shooter, what they call a shooter, is, I might have one. Now see this right here? That's another, this is a shooter. It's like that one right there. They're gonna pull them out, but they're gonna pull them out, each one gonna start, They start small, and each one gonna start coming out, until they start to get, till the broccoli gets about this size. It's about 7 inches, from 6 to 7 inches wide.
Broccoli grows best when exposed to an average daily temperature between 64 and 73 degrees Fahrenheit. When the clusters of flowers, also referred to as a head, of broccoli appear in the center of the plant, the cluster is green. Garden pruners or shears are used to cut the head about 1 inch from the tip at harvest. Broccoli should be harvested before the flowers on the head bloom bright yellow.
First thing you're gonna get on a fresh broccoli is the firm of it and the color of it. It's gonna always have that pretty color green to it. And second thing, broccoli can, you tell if it's been a couple of days of cutting by after the cut at the back, because it won't look as fresh on the back side, because anything you cut, it gonna sooner or later, after a day or two, it gonna start showing a little color to it. And broccoli holds well. So when you see this right here, that's letting you know that's a fresh, firm broccoli that was freshly cut.
Broccoli is high in vitamin C as well as dietary fiber. It also contains multiple nutrients with potent anti-cancer properties. You'll get the maximum health benefit from broccoli when you buy it fresh, grown right here in Louisiana.
We ask you to commit to buy fresh and local at least once a week. Everything that went in today's meals was just grown just a short car ride away. And it was an affordable meal too for the family. For the recipe cards and for this show and previous editions, visit ldaf.state.la.us.
And remember, you can get our simple local produce recipe cards at louisianagrown.com. Make your family's meals Louisiana grown, real and fresh.
Okay.